So let's start with a quick recap for Python. So we've already seen this slide in the previous module. We'll just take a minute over here to quickly go through the contents and get started with Python. So Python, like we previously discussed, is a highly popular, open source and general purpose programming language. So when I say general purpose, it means that it is just not used for data analysis. It's probably used for a variety of different activities. Let's say something like web scraping, GUI development, game development, and probably many other activities. It's got extensive production support. So any application where it is launched into production, which means that finally it is deployed for real-time usage. It needs a variety of operational activities that needs to be monitored. So a separate team actually looks into deploying this into production so that it can scale to a different level. So Python in that environment has extensive support. It's the preferred choice for deep learning today. So today, if you look at the deep learning environment, we'll get into the details of deep learning in the later modules. But then, as of now, you can understand it's a relatively new field within artificial intelligence. So for deep learning, we have a variety of frameworks or packages ready-made here and there. R is also having fair amount of support for deep learning, but then in Python we have a wide area of choices for one to get started with. Just a few examples: TensorFlow, Theano, Keras. These are just one of the few popular ones which are available on Python for deep learning. It's pretty much understood that very soon Python will overtake R as a preferred language for a data scientist. Here are a couple of popular packages which actually made Python the preferred choice for machine learning in the early days. So Pandas and NumPy, these are packages where we have support for extensive data manipulation. Matplotlib, a library for extensive data visualization. SciPy, StatsModel, and scikit-learn, these are the statistical modeling and machine learning packages for Python. Just a brief overview of the timeline. It started somewhere around 2009 when the rapid development or at the same time when Python was getting widely recognized for data analysis and data science. This is when Pandas came into picture. But then a couple of years before that, libraries like SciPy, which actually mimicked a couple of things from MATLAB, a couple of things from MATLAB's visualization library was actually converted to Matplotlib, and NumPy was actually reformatted version of numeric. So this is where we have the most array level operations. And Pandas is the data frame operation. Data frame is actually something which is analogous to a table from SQL, or let's say a sheet from Microsoft Excel. So the data frame level operations with Pandas, array level operations with NumPy, data visualization with Matplotlib, and a couple of statistical techniques in SciPy. And then somewhere around 2010-11, we had the package scikit-learn, which was launched, and that ushered a major role of machine learning with Python. So today we have a very structured, organized, and exhaustive list of machine learning techniques and frameworks available within Python. We'll explore a few things. We'll explore the couple of essentials which will help us get started. We'll first understand the basics of Python. We'll then understand the data types within Python. And then we'll explore NumPy and Pandas. NumPy and Pandas will help us get started with data manipulation, data engineering. And then finally, when we have data in the right format, we need to understand the data better by visualizing data. We'll explore Matplotlib. Once we have finished with Matplotlib, we'll have a command over the language where we'll be in a position to ingest, process, and explore data. So these three steps is what we would recommend for module 2.